And we're live. Now I did a video on my Facebook page when I heard the news about the school shooting. I'm as pissed as Obama is, quite frankly, when it comes to guns in America. But here's someone who thinks we need more guns. And I'll explain to you after the video why he's wrong.
Hi friends, might I share with you a little common sense this morning? We need more of these. We need more of these. We need a lot more guns. But Sean, my friends, the kids that were in the school in Oregon, in a gun-free zone, how did that safety and that gun-free zone work out for them? How did the schools with the little kids, with no armed teachers and no police or military presence work out for them? You see, my friends, you're being lied to. You're being lied to by a government. You're being lied to by a president who would have you think that by eliminating these and getting rid of these, that you will be safe. Some of the strictest gun laws over in Australia, New Zealand, Europe. How does that work for the people that are sitting in a coffee shop when a deranged man who wants to cause someone harm gets access to one of these and knows that there will not be another human being with another gun there? Why do you think a deranged lunatic steals a gun from his parents or steals a gun from a criminal or buys it off of the street? Because let's be serious, drugs are bad for you. They're against the law, and what happens? We have drugs in every freaking corner in America. You have addicts running rampant, but it's all illegal. So let's ban all the guns, and that will keep you safe. Let's ban all the guns, and it'll keep your kids safe in school. You want to know what we need? We need teachers armed with these. We need trained civilians with these. We need more of these on the streets. Why? So the next time some asshole walks into a college classroom, there'll be 2 or 3 badass kids that know what the fuck they're doing, that have a couple of these, and will stop the insanity. What we need are teachers in elementary schools and middle schools and high schools with these, so the next time some ass clown wants to walk in with a gun and cause your child or my child harm, that does not happen. My friends, it's common sense. It's common sense. You're being lied to, and a lot of you actually believe the bullshit being spread to you. Some of the strictest gun laws are in states and cities with some of the highest crime. Put your common sense hat on for 2 seconds, my friends. Why do you think isn't the crime in Montana that you have in Chicago? Well, it's because people in Montana know that if you kick in my front door, chances are 9 out of 10 people in Montana have a gun and you're going to get your ass shot. Why do you think crime runs rampant in Chicago? Because no one has a gun, except for who? The bad guys. My friends, what we need are more of these. Common sense. Common sense. My friends, wake the hell up. You are being lied to. Have an amazing day. God bless America.
Okay, so obviously he's and I wouldn't say it. I'm not going to say NRA, but obviously he loves his guns. First of all, a couple of things he said was wrong. If you look at parts of Australia where they banned weapons, like banned guns, crime rate went down significantly. First of all, there are parts of Australia where they do have guns, but it's very controlled selling of them. The other thing is, though, in Chicago, first of all, that's completely wrong. Chicago, when they put stricter gun laws in place, the crime rate went down by 50%, half of that. So are there still gun violence in Chicago? Yes, there is, but much lower numbers. than there is everywhere else. So those are the two things I want to point out. But remember how I said I was going to explain why this guy is wrong? I lied. The reason why I just said I lied is because I remembered, like, very intelligent, and fellow member of the LGBTQ plus community, Chris Crocker, did this video on his Facebook page, which steals the words right from my mouth.
On, oh my God, are we going to lose our rights to the guns? And I'm seeing more and more people. Earlier, I posted a video reacting to the recent school shooting that happened.
Oh, sorry, wrong video. But I will play that video again. Just need to find that video. Okay.
And in the video, I said, the loss.
Bear with me here. This is taking a little bit.
The loss.
It's taking a little bit longer than expected. Oh, maybe that was the video. I don't know at this point. Bear with me.
Earlier, I posted a video reacting to the recent school shooting that happened. And in the video, I said, the loss, the loss is in the lives, not your rights. And what I meant by that was, I'm seeing so much attention being put on, oh my God, are we going to lose our rights to the guns? And I'm seeing more and more people talk about that and less about the heartache of people losing their family members, people's worst fears coming true, their children, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, people dying. And I'm seeing more attention people being so paranoid about the loss of their right to own a gun, and no one talking about where we need to meet in the middle about a solution. And I'm going to make myself very clear, because I'm seeing a lot of people that like to just have ammunition and get really fired up and attack without listening. So if you start to comment something without listening to this full video, then everyone in the comments is going to know you like ammunition. You just want to put your little pipe in and smoke it and just, root and toot it. And what I was really saying was, I said nothing. It was a 15-second video in which I said, the loss is not in your rights, it's in the lives. Now in the comments, there were people, I never even said anything about people not being able to own a gun. I think people should be able to own a gun and have it in their home. And I think that places need to have security sensors when you walk in a building. I think there's tons of different things where we can meet in the middle about this. But to attack because your mind is so stuck on, am I going to lose my guns? Am I going to lose my guns? People are losing their damn lives. And you people don't have a mind to lose because you are so damn stuck on the gun topic that you can't for 1 second imagine the fact that people's family members are dying, that there are crazy people out here, crazier than me and how I'm acting right now. There are insane people who, one thing we're not thinking about is there's crazy people out here. When we hear about these shootings, these crazy people are over here thinking about what they want to do. We've got to lessen the access to just any Tom, Dick, and Harry to walk into a store and get them. Now, and then people say, oh, well, it's not the guns that shoot people. People shoot people. Do I even need to retort that? Do I even need to explain how a gun has to be, loaded? I mean, I'm in complete agreement with you that it's people that do it. But a gun gives a crazy person the ability to wipe people out in a different way than a regular weapon would people. I mean, I don't even know why I have to explain. Like, it's so common sense to me what my point was. But the fact that people just want to react, and not sit back and think for a minute. You people are so up in arms. You're so up in arms about the ability to own something. But you're not up in arms at all about the lives, the deaths, and what we need to do to take precaution. Now, if you really give a shit about protecting yourselves, also give a shit about what we need to do to protect the people who are in school, who are in churches, who are minding their own business, who are being shot. Now, you people are only thinking about, well, if somebody comes into my house, I want the right to protect me and my kids. Well, nobody said nothing about taking away your damn gun in your damn house. Do you really think that anybody's going to take away your gun in your house? I don't particularly think that people need to have damn guns in public. What the hell do you need a gun to go in a damn restaurant for? If a gun ain't allowed in public, then why would you need one to defend yourself? That's my thinking. Now, if you want to sit and correct me, you do it. You do it. But I'm not politically correct, but I have a heart. I'm going to say how I feel. And if you people want to be like damn crows and just pick at me, you can fucking do it. But you're a part of the problem. I've seen half of the people in there talking, well, it wouldn't be a loss if he died. I don't need to explain myself to you people, but these people that run off ammunition without listening, did you listen to this? Never once said that you shouldn't be able to own the right to a gun. But what I was saying was your focus should be on meeting in the middle about a solution and the lives that are lost. And not you just like, we need guns, we need guns. No, what you damn need to do is sit your ass on down and use your brain. We need to be showing each other love, working with one another. Why do you feel that people who have an opposite opinion of you are your enemies? Because what, you think we're trying to take away your rights? No. Work together. Let's start shaking hands, quit shaking our heads at one another, and quit acting like we are our enemies. That is our problem here in America. We are treating each other like enemies, and that's why this craziness is going on. Where is the united front? You can't be tolerant enough of someone's point of view, then you've really got a problem. And if you're that intolerant, you really don't need, well, I ain't gonna finish that, but yeah, that's how I feel. If you can't stomach someone else's damn opinion, what kind of stomach you got? I'm out. I'm out. Deuces.
I wholeheartedly agree with Chris Crocker with everything he said. He literally stole the words right from my mouth. I agree. There's no excuse to have a gun at a restaurant or any public place where there's families. No excuse. And I'm wholeheartedly in agreement with Chris Crocker and everyone else who says guns don't kill people, people kill people. I completely agree. However, there is a difference with a gun and every other weapon. With a gun, you just load it, pull the trigger, the gun does the rest. If you want to stab somebody, you actually have to do the hard work. The point is, look, as Chris Crocker explodedly said, people are losing their damn lives. That should be printed on a fucking t-shirt. At anti-gun rallies, people are losing their damn lives. Because they are. And you have these gun nuts who are saying, we need more guns, we need more guns, we need more guns, we need more guns, we need more guns. No, we don't need more guns. We need tougher gun laws. With tougher gun laws, first of all, this is how it should be done. We also do have an issue with mental health healthcare in America as well. That should be reformed as well. But when it comes to buying guns, somebody should see a psychiatrist before buying a gun, because a psychiatrist, since they're professional, since they went to college to be a professional in the mental states of adults and children, they should be able to do a psyche evaluation of someone's mental status when it comes to owning a weapon, because owning a gun is a big responsibility, bigger than keeping a cat. If this person passes the psyche evaluation, they should be able to buy a gun. But if they fail the psyche evaluation, they should not be able to buy a gun, because we know that these are the insane people to keep the guns away from, and the responsible people most likely will not do anything to harm other people with the weapons. And like Chris Crocker said, no one is saying anything about taking away your rights. As you've seen in Sean's video. No one, he says, oh, the government's lying to us. They want to take away our guns. No, no one's saying that. You're saying that. You're spreading fear upon other gun owners to push anti-gun control movements, which inevitably prevent us from making stricter gun laws and making sure children are safe, making sure our loved ones are safe, going to church. No place is safe anymore because of this rhetoric of we need more guns. No, no. Students should not be armed with guns in school. Teachers should not be armed with guns at school. School should be a safe environment. School should be a safe environment. Okay? School should be a safe environment, not a place where you fear your life. Same thing with church. Church is a very sacred place for a lot of people. Once you bring weapons in there, it becomes a very scary place. It does. Hospitals, the same way. These people that say we need more guns. Oh, we should arm the nurses and doctors. We should arm the patients. Yes, and there are people that do say that. I'm not even making that up. No, a hospital place is a place to get better, not to get worse. The point is, more gun control, not more guns. By far not more guns.